get some bog rolls as well, because we're running out?
OK.
I know it's my turn, but Natalie's Estive will do a double shift, so I'll probably only get an hour off.
It's OK, I don't mind going.
Anyway, you're the one who works in a supermarket.
I'll most likely nip across the street, actually. I'm not going in work today.
What, again? You haven't been in all week. Have you got something wrong with you?
I'm just having a few days off, that's all.
What, just like that? No particular reason?
No.
I reckon you get special treatment because of who you are.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, if I just suddenly decided to take a few days off just like that, I'd get the push. Different matter when your boss is your uncle, eh?
Well, he can sack me if he wants. I couldn't care less.
You've been really funny these past few days. Are you all right?
I'm all right.
You sure?
You best get going, else you really will be getting pushed.
So, what are you going to be doing today?
Revise, I suppose.
What, on your holiday? That's a bit miserable.
Yeah, well, my exams start next week.
Exams? I don't know why you're bothering. I never did.
Yeah, and look at you.
Well, it's a pity you can't enjoy yourself for a couple of days before they start.
Yeah. I might take my books down to the beach.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's all go down. Get some sea air and a few cans.
No, Les, you're not going anywhere.
Why?
Because I said so. You can help me tidy up this lot first.
Hey?
I mean it, Les. This is my holiday just as much as it's yours. We'll follow you down later, love.
You won't be revising tonight, though, will you?
I don't know, why?
Well, I thought we could go down the club, like, you know, have an ease up.
Great.
Did you not like it?
Well, it's not exactly throbbing with life, is it?
Oh, she's right there. It's like a morgue last night. They should be laying on proper quality entertainment. Hey, I'll tell you what, if I had my gear, I'd show them how to party.
So, what time's your interview?
4 o'clock. Do you know, Curly, I haven't felt this nervous since I did my GCSEs.
You'll walk it.
I don't know, I hate interviews. I either get tongue-tied or I come across too aggressive.
You'll be the best candidate they've had in ages.
But I haven't got any retail qualifications or practical experience.
You've been running this place practically single-handed for 6 months.
Courtesy of who, may I ask?
It's a small backstreet corner shop, Curly, not a nationwide chain.
The principles are the same.
So what do you think they'll ask me?
Well...
That's privileged information. It's not fair on the other candidates.
Says the man who only ever hires members of his own family.
That's different, because this is a family business.
Ignore him.
Well, they'll probably ask you why you're interested in working in a large-scale retail outlet.
Because she's a traitor who has no loyalty whatsoever.
Give it a rest, Dad.
What am I supposed to feel? It's bad enough that his company's stealing my business without them stealing my staff as well.
Oh, come on. I mean, you can't be doing that badly. You've got about 8 shops.
You wait and see. In 5 years from now, they'll all have been swallowed up by Frechko.
Well, if they've got such a big future, I'd better get in there quick, hadn't I?
Hiya.
Hey, how you doing? Settling in?
Yeah, fine. I'm just going to the beach.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you walk along the cliff path just up the way there for about half a mile, the view's fantastic. I sometimes stand there for hours just watching the sea.
Well, why don't you come with me?
1,000,001 jobs to do, sorry.
Maybe I'll see you in the bar later?
Maybe you'll see me behind it.
Oh, come on, it's only down the road.
Well, I'd still rather we take 2 cars.
Well, I don't mind driving as well.
Right, well, however we go, can we make it today? Day's half gone.
Hey, Toya. Hiya.
All right.
You have somewhere nice?
Yeah, off to the beach.
Oh, I don't suppose I could catch a lift, could I?
Well, yeah, we could squeeze one more in, if you're quick.
I want to sit next to Toya. Oh, you got a fan there, Toya. She's been asking where you are all morning.
Right, where's David? David?
Do you want one of these jelly things?
Oh, no, Tar. They're made up of crushed up animal bones.
Have you seen this?
Seen what?
Our Toya. She's only going to the beach with them plats.
As long as she's away for a couple of hours, who cares?
I don't like her fraternising with them. They're bad news. I still can't believe they're here. It's a jinx, that's what it is.
I said, as long as she's out at way for a couple of hours, who cares? We've got the place to ourselves. So what do you reckon, Tiger? How are we going to kill the time?
There you are.
Well, come on then. What are you waiting for?
Hang on a minute.
Les?
Give you a hand. Whoa, hang on, girls, hang on. Oh, there you go. Hey. Ooh, has anyone ever told you you're a dead ringer for Melinda Messenger?
Get off!
Ooh, hang on, girls.
Come on through, Hayley.
I was looking out for you at Fresh Calls, but they said that you'd phoned in sick, so I thought I'd just drop round to see how you are.
Bet with the talk of the factory.
No, not at all. And obviously, we're all very concerned. I just think it's really sad.
Oh, hey, don't you go upsetting yourself. Come on, come and sit down.
Pathetic. I'm meant to be one cheering you up.
No, I'm okay. I just couldn't face going in, that's all. I seem to walk around with a permanent knot in my stomach.
You're bound to feel like that.
No, I don't feel too bad. I woke up quite cheerful this morning, even. Well, you know, for an hour or two, and then, wham, it hit me. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to be listening to all this.
Oh, yes, I do.
It's not what he did. It's the fact that he did it now at a time of life when you think he'd be beyond all that. I don't know why, but I think that's what I found so hurtful.
Is there no way back for you both, then?
Sure, if I took him back, I'd just feel like I was humiliating myself. But then, I mean, the thought of ending my days as a divorcee...
It does seem very drastic.
No, it is pathetic. That is what it is.
Well, but for what it's worth, it's obviously hit Mr. Baldwin hard.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not that we've seen much of him these last few days, and he's not one for opening up, but you can tell he's very, very upset.
Am I being unfair, do you think?
No, not at all. Anybody would feel like you do.
I just wish I knew what to do for the best.
Look, say no if you don't want to, but it's my day off today, and I thought I'd go into town and do a bit of shopping. Why don't you come with me? We could grab a bite to eat.
Why not? Beats moping about the place.
There you go, Jack.
Oh, hey, no salt, no butter.
Nope.
Go.
Watching your waistline, Jack?
Me heart.
I think the secret to a long life is to indulge in all the little luxuries, not cut them out.
That's what I thought until I finished up in intensive care. Dicky-ticky, you see.
Really? I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that's all right. No, I feel all right now.
When did it happen?
Oh, a couple of weeks back.
But shouldn't you be at home convalescing?
Oh, well, no, I'm all right, as long as I don't lift any heavy weights, you see.
Which is a bit of an handicap when you're a cellar man.
16, 24, 36, go! And it's a great throw by the quarterback, and he's through! Oh, and he's in there for a touchdown! Yes!
Dead lucky having a fella like Martin.
We have our moments.
Well, I'm not saying your life's easy or you don't have any problems. I just mean...
He's a good husband.
Yeah, and he's a good man. And he's honest. And he loves his kids. He worships you.
People used to say that about Kevin.
Don't mean we were right for each other, though, does it?
Seemed that way for a long time.
Yeah, well, it's all water under the bridge now. I'm gonna finish with men.
Don't rubbish.
No, I mean it, Gail. I can't take any more risks.
Sally, any woman that's been through what you've been through would feel the same. Just give it some time.
Yeah, I will. A lifetime.
A young, good-looking woman like you can't stay single forever.
You just watch me.
Sally, you've made one mistake. Don't punish yourself forever.
Gail, I've made a decision and I'm happy about that. From now on, it's just going to be me and the girls.
So very much, Fred.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah. They bought you a double.
I think I need it after the night I've had.
Did you ring him back after you spoke to me?
Only to say I were coming round tonight. Check you were going to be in.
Oh, he's in all right. He's not been in work all week, on strike.
I feel like I've been pulled through a mangle.
For what it's worth, I did ask him not to say out to you.
You expected him to carry on as normal, did you? The lad's bound to want some answers after the bombshell you've dropped on him.
I thought there'd been enough upset as it is.
And whose fault is that?
Mine, I know.
That's what I can't fathom. I kept asking myself over and over, why would he do a thing so stupid?
I foolishly, very foolishly, let slip to a friend of mine that I had a son.
Why?
Who? I didn't think it'd get back to our Ashley.
But it did.
Yes, it did. But not for 1 second did he think it was him. But it started his mind worrying. He started asking questions.
And so you told him the truth?
Not at first, no. I told him it were rubbish. But he could tell I were hiding somewhat. Got very awkward.
And while all this is going on, did it not occur to you to pick up the phone and talk to me?
I didn't think it needed it.
You mean you thought I'll handle this my way? I know best.
You sound as if it were planned, but it weren't. It were a spur-of-the-moment thing.
You couldn't keep your big mouth shut, could you? And then when the truth was out, you wanted Ashley to keep it a secret from me?
I was in a very difficult position.
I'd have done anything for a baby, you know that. But we agreed I'd bring him up as my son. We agreed never to tell the truth.
I know.
And even if Ashley were ever going to find out, don't you think it would have been better if you'd talked to me first? We could have sat down and told him together.
Things don't always work out that way, do they?
They certainly don't with you around. You wreak havoc wherever you go.
I handled it very badly, and I'm very sorry. But now the truth is out, I know you won't see it like this. But I think in long term, it's for best.
You've turned that lad's world upside down. You've turned my world upside down. And what's more, you've done it in the ugliest, messiest way possible. Forgive me if I can't see bright side.
She is, you know. She's punishing herself for what happened with Greg.
Oh, give her time. She'll come round. Oh, no. For an hour or two there, I actually forgot he was here.
Ignore him. It's what you do when you're in the Rovers.
All right.
This social club's a carsy. We might as well have stopped at home.
Oh, keep your voice down.
There should be dancing girls, wet T-shirt competitions, cabaret.
I'd be happy with a game of bingo.
Yeah, well, at least you two can have a drink.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm going to have a word with the management.
You don't start an Owen, it's not his fault. Stop him, ma'am.
Hang on, pal. This is not on.
What's not?
This place, it's like a morgue. We want entertainment.
Hold on. I got something for you.
What's this? A set of darts. Is that it?
Well, I think we might have a pack of cards somewhere, too.
I meant live entertainment.
Well, like I say, we don't normally have acts on until high season.
There's not even a dartboard.
Yeah, well, I don't normally put it up. And...
High season, yeah.
Look, it's in the storeroom, right? But wait till I finish serving this customer, then I'll go and get it for you, OK?
I wouldn't mind. But it's only 2 darts.
Hiya. Hello. I'd just seen you get off the bus, thought I'd pop in, see how you went on.
Oh, very well, I think. I hope. They seemed very interested in what I had to say.
They'll snap me up if they've got any sense.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Watts? Do you enjoy breaking up families?
Do you know, I think what swung it was when I told them I had a complete lunatic for a father. They took pity on me.
A lunatic father who might not be around very much longer.
You are fitter than I am.
I could drop down dead any minute. Look at poor Jack Duckworth.
Jack's not dead.
A man in the prime of his life, and suddenly he has an angina attack just like that.
But he drinks like a fish and smokes 40 a day.
But it could happen to me. What will we do then?
Then, my dear father, we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Nita, my darling, I need you by my side. Please reconsider.
You better sit down. Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Nice place you got here.
You've not been before, have you?
No. Just the two of you now, isn't it?
Me and Leanne, yeah. She might come back while you're here. I've not said anything,
Oh,
so...
I understand what you're saying.
It's funny, isn't it? I've been living here nearly 2 years now and you've not been near.
We weren't on the best of terms when you moved out. Truth be told, we've not been on very good terms since Trevor moved in.
And now we don't even speak anymore. Except Christmas and Mother's Day.
You've grown up. You've got your own life to lead.
We've drifted apart. Maybe we weren't that close in first place. I know we're not as close as I thought we were.
Here we are. Oh. I know it's in here somewhere.
Hey, you nearly frightened life out of me then.
It's only Albert. He belongs to Frankie.
Frankie?
Yep, he's our club entertainer.
The dummy's part of his act, I take it.
He's very versatile.
Hang on a minute. What's this? It's an amplifier. What's it doing here?
Well, the amp and the twin decks are for the disco. Here we are.
You mean to tell me we've got to make do with 2 darts? When there's a PA and twin decks in good working order just sitting here?
Yeah, well, until Frankie comes back, we haven't got anybody to operate it, I'm afraid.
You are going to be so sorry you let him in here.
I know you feel hurt and angry.
I'm bitter. I'm cheated.
But I just want you to know that as far as I'm concerned, you're still my son, and you always will be.
No, I'm not. I'm your nephew.
Don't say that.
At least my Uncle Fred can admit the truth. You can't even do that.
But I brought you up as my son.
I never asked you to.
I loved you as a son, still do, and I always will.
You're my auntie. Why can't you just face up to it?
Who clothed and fed you? Who bathed you and tucked you up in bed at night? I was a good mother, Ashley. You wanted for nothing.
I'm not even sure it's legal what you and Fred did. Surely you can't decide between yourselves to take someone's baby and say you're mother of it.
Seemed like the right thing to do.
I don't think anyone else would see it like that.
In a funny sort of way, it was as if it were meant to be, like fate.
Don't talk like that. You must have known what you were doing were wrong.
No, I'm not saying we didn't have doubts. Going to the hospital to fetch you, I was terrified. I kept thinking, what if he rejects me? What if I don't like him? But the minute I saw you, the minute I held you in my arms, I knew it was going to be all right. I knew.
No, he definitely said he phoned twice.
Well, I must have just nipped out.
Yeah.
And does he want it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good.
Oh, Alma.
Excuse me, Deirdre. Could I have a word with you for a moment, please?
Yes, of course you can. Wait me a minute.
I had my credit declined today, and when I rang up to ask why, they told me the principal cardholder had cancelled it. Is that true?
Oh, well, you can't have it both ways.
What do you mean, both ways?
Well, you walked out.
What? I mean, are you trying to punish me or something?
No, but if you're not living with me anymore, why should you have all the benefits?
Oh, and to think. I was just beginning to feel sorry for you.
Oh, well, that's different. If you come back, everything goes back to normal.
Come back? After you pulled a stunt like this? Here, just take the lot.
What did you do a stupid thing like that for?
What do you mean? You were the one that said I should let her see what she was letting go of.
I was dreaming, but I'd rather be with you instead. So, wake me up before I go!
Oh, so much for ignoring it. Come on, Gail, we're going back to the caravan.
Oh, Martin!
Come on, we're going, not putting up with this.
I'll say one thing for my husband. He's never too frightened to make a complete idiot of himself, which he does most of the time.
At least he's brightened this place up a bit.
Yeah.
So, how far How is it to a proper town?
But half hour's drive, why?
I just wondered if you fancied going somewhere else.
Wish I could.
Don't you ever get a night off?
Oh, yeah, plenty. Between November and March when this place is shut.
Aww.
Taste the mood a little now, ladies and gentlemen. With a beautiful ballad made famous by the immortal George Michael!
Will you dance with me?
I should be serving.
Oh, go on. For me.
If you were so sure about what you were doing, why couldn't you have been more open about it?
What do you mean?
You could have adopted me. And there'd been no need for any secrets.
We didn't want anybody knowing our business.
You like something out at dark ages, you and Fred are.
Part of me wanted you to know the truth. But the older you got, the harder it seemed to find the right moment to tell you.
And what about when my dad died? Or the man I thought was my dad? Couldn't you have told me then?
No. You were upset enough as it was.
I was grieving because I thought my dad was dead. But he wasn't. In fact, my real dad was holding me hand at funeral. Have you any idea how that makes me feel?
Yes.
So how could you stand by and watch and not say anything?
Sam was your dad. Not biologically, but he was your dad, not Fred.
That's what I can't go with the deceit. He's made a mockery of everything.
That's why I would have preferred it if you'd never found out. What you don't know can't hurt you. Here. I'll get that.
Say if you want me to go. I thought perhaps it'd be best if all three of us were talking.
Oh, you can come in. Come and see what you've done to
Just
the
shut up and get out of the bed here! I mean it! I don't want to see either of you ever again.